So on Tuesday, I give you a free winner on the Dodgers on the run line against Texas, and I've got two complimentary plays coming up here on this Wednesday video report. One I didn't think I'd be home in time to do for you, but since I knew you'd miss me if I wasn't here, and I got home in time, even though I'm a little late, I figured I'd go ahead and update the video because I know I was going to make your day. Do you believe any of this BS? Because I'm not buying it, and I'm telling you it right now. Anyway, on Tuesday night, I actually lost. Yes, it even happens to me. After winning 6 of the previous 7 days, I had a 20-dime raise-the-bar release on the Houston Astros on the run line at even money against the Oakland A's, and unfortunately, the Astros lost that game, so that means my whole world crumbled. Of course, I'm being facetious. Even I will lose occasionally after the great 9-10 week run that I've been on, but one loss does not deter me. I'm coming right back as I go for winning day number 41 out of 61 overall with another raise the bar 20-dime play. My underdog of the month as I go for raise the bar 20-dime winner number 22 of 32 since 5 Fridays ago, as I continue to build that bankroll in anticipation of the what I call the official opening of the football season tomorrow, because I'm sorry, those 2 week games we had on Saturday don't really count. And you get it for half price off, just like all the other 20-dime winners, the underdog game of the month, by using coupon code RAISE, R-A-I-S-E. And props going out to Chuck O'Brien. A 4th straight winner last night, but more importantly, a 3rd straight 100-dime max wager release in as many days. Only the 13th ever 100-dime baseball play of his career, and he cashed in his underdog game of the month last night, the St. Louis Cardinals, plus $1.30 on the run line, a 5-2 win over Pittsburgh. You got it for over half price off, just like his 100-dime winner the night prior, which was on Houston, plus $1.10 on the run line, just like his 100-dime winner the day prior, Sunday, with Arizona, plus $1.20 on the run line. That one over Seattle. Tonight, 14th ever 100-dime baseball release of his career, home mismatch of the month. And you get it for over half price off by using coupon code CHUCK, his first name. All the other discount codes, etc., are over on the homepage. Let's get to your complimentary plays. First one, I'm going to go with Philadelphia again. And really, what has become a must-win game, almost every game at this point with Philadelphia, a must-win game as they try to salvage the final game of the series with Washington after blowing the first 2 games, now falling 4.5 games behind Atlanta in the NL East race. Philadelphia going with Jake Arrieta, Washington going with Gio Gonzalez. Philadelphia's Jake Arrieta, 2.88 earned run average for the Phillies in 12 home starts. Here are some interesting numbers for you, and kind of ironic numbers when you think about it. So the Phillies are 0-4, and Arrieta starts this month. He has a 3.60 earned run average, and teams, opponents, are only batting .226 against him in those 4 starts in this month of August. Now, in July, the Phillies were 6-0 in his 6 starts, and he was personally 4-0 in them. And his earned run average wasn't significantly better. It was 2.80. And teams were hitting .238 against him in July. Now think about that. Teams this month are hitting .226 against him, and the Phillies have lost all 4 of his starts. Teams last month hit .238 against him, and the Phillies won all 6 of his starts. It tells you 2 things. Sometimes the ball just bounces in unfortunate ways. And 2, the Phillies just have not been a good offensive club the entire month. And that has been their problem all season long. They have just been a very streaky offensive club. Now, the negative here that I can tell you about Jake Arrieta going against Washington, he has never pitched well against the Nationals with a 4.89 earned run average and 11 career starts against the Nats. Now, the positive is this. Gio Gonzalez, who I believe started his career as a Philadelphia minor leaguer before going to the Oakland A's many years ago, he is 2-11, or I'm sorry, the Nationals are 2-11 in his last 13 starts. And in that 13-start stretch, 8 consecutive road start losses for the Nationals when Gonzalez has towed the rubber. 8 straight road losses. And personally on the season, Gonzalez 3-7 on the road with a 4.35 earned run average. 5 August starts for Gonzalez, a 6.84 earned run average. He has always pitched well against Philadelphia. In 26 career starts, a 2.69 earned run average. Now the Phillies have lost 6 of their last 19 games. Listen, one of the problems with the Phillies, as I said, you just never know. They are a feast or famine team. This is a team that's tied with Baltimore as the third worst hitting team in the majors with a .238 batting average. But just like on Sunday, when Philadelphia was at Toronto, and I came out with a 20-dime raise-the-bar release on the Phillies as my interleague game of the month, and they responded with the 8-3 win, I just have a feeling tonight that Philadelphia is the way to go in this contest. Last night, the Phillies should have won. Their bullpen collapsed, and a base running gaffe cost them as well. I like Philadelphia to take this game tonight. So Philadelphia will be your one complimentary play. The other complimentary play, I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves. The Braves tonight laying about $1.35 against Tampa. And just a word about betting against Tampa this season. It is so damn hard because of the number of games the Rays use that are bullpen games. I like to handicap both sides of the equation. The problem is you can't really handicap both sides of the equation when you're betting a game involving the Tampa Rays, because you've got a guy that's going to pitch one inning generally, maybe two if you're lucky, and then you don't know who the next guy up in the rotation or out of the bullpen is going to be. That makes it very difficult when you're handicapping baseball, because again, I like to handicap both sides of the equation. So in reality tonight, I'm handicapping the Atlanta Braves, who, of course, last night snapped the Tampa Bay Rays' 8-game winning streak with the 9-5 victory. And Atlanta improved to 3-0 in the season series, the interleague series against Tampa. Atlanta, the third best hitting team in the majors at .261, number 9 in scoring in the majors at 4.76 runs per game. Going with Sean Newcomb, who had struggled in his first two starts in August, in a 9 and a third inning stretch, giving up 21 hits and 12 runs and only 7 strikeouts. So they gave him an extra day's rest, and he responded pretty damn well in his last start, which was the next start after having that extra day's rest, pitching at Miami, 6 innings of shutout ball, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts. But this is the red flag in this particular game. And the reason that I considered using Atlanta tonight, and I really like the Braves, they were my second favorite play on the board. He needed 111 pitches to get through that 6-inning stretch. This is a guy who's in uncharted territory, pitching a lot of innings this season. Still a young pitcher, feeling his oats. And in the pressure of a playoff race as well for a team that no one expected anything of, but here is in first place with a 4.5-game lead of Philadelphia, over Philadelphia right now. So I like the Braves. Tampa going with Diego Castillo tonight, but it doesn't matter. You could say Tampa's going with XYZ tonight. It doesn't matter because it's a bullpen game. I'm going to go with Atlanta again. I'm going to lay the juice here with the Braves. Of the two plays, believe it or not, I still like the Braves a little more than Philadelphia, but not by that much. But as I said, the Braves were my second favorite choice here tonight, right behind my underdog game of the month selection. So Braves, a slight lean over Philadelphia for your two complimentary plays. That'll do it. And of course, I'll be back here on Thursdays. We talk college football. Good luck, everybody.